Hey guys, today we're going to be covering another topic that is for high-end fragrance collectors. If you're buying Boadicea the Victorious, you're not buying easy fragrances, you're buying presence, projection, and intent. Today we're covering when not to wear it and which bottles actually earn their price in artistry and value. So most Boadicea scents are built to be felt across a room. That's the artistry. They're dense, long-lasting, and confident. Treated casually, they can overwhelm. Treated correctly, they feel controlled and luxurious. So now we're going to be talking about when not to wear Boadicea. Do not wear heavy Boadicea in tight, shared air, planes, small offices, even something as dramatic as hospitals or even classrooms, for instance. Do not wear Sapphire DNA in high heat or direct sun. Also, don't wear power scents to emotionally sensitive moments, and that can mean something like funerals, for instance. It can be offensive in those times. And do not wear resinous oud / amber when sweating. There's better options for that when you're in the gym or outside working out. And do not wear rare or limited bottles where you'll overspray to compete with the noise. So now let's do a comparative analysis describing the artistry, price, and when to wear. So Blue Sapphire is a great example of this. You have the artistry. This is maximalist art luxury, unmistakable house DNA. It's worth it for cold weather, nights, large spaces, and I want you to avoid this for office, travel, and heat. That's where it's not going to stand well. So Aqua Sapphire is the next one. This one is perfect for really just those brighter, energetic sapphire expressions. And it's really worth it for those spring evenings or open air environments. And I want you to avoid this with heat, with multiple sprays and tight rooms. So like a movie theater is a horrible example for this. It doesn't work in there. I know from personal experience. Violet Sapphire is another example. So the artistry here is going to be expressive, artistic, and personality forward. Worth it for fall, winter dinners and dates. And I want you to avoid this for conservative or quiet settings. The next one is going to be Angelic. You have the artistry here for the power and control, not softness. It's worth it for formal nights, cold weather. Avoid it for something like hospitals, for instance, warm days, close quarters, something like a movie theater, I would say. That's an even better example than a hospital. Like close quarters when you're around other people. You don't want to be taking up the entire room. So Ambitious is another great example for this. So this is artistry, refined, and wearable luxury. So it's worth it for daily rotation with restraint, and avoid overspraying and heat is what I would recommend. Chariot is another good example. So the artistry here is simpler and casual luxury. This is a very good daily wear bottle. It's worth it for errands, travel, and daytime. And just avoid it with very few situations. Just don't overspray, is my advice. So the next one is going to be Heroine. You have this artistry, polished confidence, and it's really worth it for those dinners, professional settings, and avoid it for tiny rooms with heavy application, meaning like a movie theater, for instance. So now let's look at Neiman Marcus collab. So this is going to be perfect for upscale daytime in the travel. The artistry here is the exclusive but designed to be worn, and avoid heavy sprays and heat, I would recommend. So Noble is the last one. So that's going to be, the artistry here is the scent plus the object. The scarcity matters. It's worth it for collector moments, cool weather, and avoid for casual or chaotic environments. So I'm gonna be putting a cheat sheet down in the comments below about when the weather and occasions that are best for these fragrances. The hot daytime fragrance is gonna be Chariot and Ambitious. The cool evenings is gonna be Heroine and Violet Sapphire. The cold statements are gonna be Blue Sapphire, Angelic, and Noble. And then for traveling, we're going to do Chariot, Ambitious, and minimal sprays. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. If you have anything else that you'd want to see, just leave it in the comments below and I can make a video on it. Also, if you have any feedback, I appreciate all of it, and like and subscribe, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Thanks.